What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be listening to this big, it's called, if you guys do not know, it's actually called My Psycho Brother. So yeah, I'm just gonna erase this. But let's get started. I'm really excited. Yeah. And I guess it's gonna be fun. So kind of not. But let's just get it on. Okay. Okay, so here it is, guys. Okay guys, so let's react to it. I'm really excited and I do not.
He would always put plastic bags over my teddy bear, as if he was suffocating it.
Okay guys, so let's start this. I'm gonna put it in full screen and yeah.
Hey, my name is Delara, and
Hi Delara.
I want to tell you how I got rid of my psychopath brother.
Excuse me, you have a psychopath brother? Can I meet you? Just call up, I'll call the police, and I will say that you have a psychopath brother.
He tyrannized my family for years, but now he's gone. And yes, I confess, I did it. I made him disappear.
Wow.
Since I can remember, I lived in constant fear of death. When my brother and I played together, he would always put plastic bags over my teddy bear, as if he was suffocating it.
Okay, that's crossing the line. Like, I know your siblings, they might be bad and stuff and mean, but showing them to do that, that's not right.
And then he would point at me and laugh like I would be next.
Whoa.
My parents knew he was an evil monster, which is why they never left me alone with him in the same room. He loved drawing himself eating and crucifying other people. To make things
Oh my gosh. Imagine your parents seeing that. I would freak out.
worse, most of the time, I was the victim. So of course I was scared. I knew my brother wanted to turn his fantasies into reality. But luckily, I had my parents and my dog Tobias protecting me. My brother had tried several times to break into my room at night, but Tobias always slept next to me. He was a very big dog.
That's good.
Unfortunately, that didn't save him from my brother. One day, my brother ran after me, and I
Okay.
started screaming for help.
Whose sibling runs after you and tries to suffocate you and kill you? Not mine. Yeah, that's why I was talking about calling the police.
Tobias immediately came to my rescue and jumped onto my brother, threw him down and snarled at him. But psychopaths
Yay.
like my brother are incapable of feeling fear. That's why he just grinned back at Tobias and said, "You will regret this badly." I knew it was my responsibility to protect Tobias from my brother, but I failed. My brother must have lured him outside and then Tobias was gone. I told my parents
Oh, that's so sad.
that my brother got rid of Tobias, but they didn't quite believe me. They said maybe Tobias just ran away. But the next day, when my parents and I came back from grocery shopping, my brother was in the kitchen cooking. He had never cooked before, and for
Okay. I don't think it's this. I hope it's not him.
some reason he was staring at me with his usual evil grin. Then he pulled out a big haunch and bit into it, while staring at me. The haunch was weirdly big. It took me a few seconds to realize that he was eating the leg of Tobias.
You gone too far.
In that moment, something switched inside me. I knew only one of us would survive. I was ready to die. I first told my parents what was going on. But when they took a closer look at the haunch, they said it wasn't Tobias. But I knew they were lying to make me feel comfortable. Because a few minutes later, my brother told me what he had done to Tobias, how he had cooked him, and that he tasted like high-quality beef. Tobias wasn't just a dog for me. He was my best friend. And no one eats my best friend without equal retribution. My parents were scared of my brother, but I wasn't anymore. I knew if I didn't take action, I would end up like Tobias. To protect myself, my dad gave me pepper spray and told me to use it against my brother if he threatened me. He said the pepper spray was strong enough to keep off bears, so it would easily knock out my brother. But I had no interest in defending myself. I didn't want to live in fear anymore. So the next morning, I opened my brother's door and threw a heavy book at him and screamed, "You murderer!" He immediately got up and ran after me. I ran out of our house, directly into the forest. My brother ran after me, but I had 2 advantages. I was 2 years older than him, and I had shoes on while he didn't. I was faster than him, but kept him close enough that he thought he could catch me. 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles. I had never run like this before. It was a beautiful and intense experience. At one point, I stopped and gasped for air. My brother was right there, 5 meters away. I could see in his face that he had waited for this moment all his life. But so did I. I pulled my dad's pepper spray out, ready to use it against my brother and end this once and for all. My brother started running away from me, but I was faster than him and about to catch up when I fell and he escaped. Now I was truly petrified. I wasn't sure what my brother would do next, so I ran to my parents and told them about my brother and how he had run after me in the forest. They knew I was telling the truth and decided my brother was too dangerous to continue to live with us. That's why they tried to put him into a special facility for violent and dangerous teenagers. But my brother had no criminal record, so they didn't accept him in. My parents' only choice left was giving him into a foster home, but they said he was too dangerous and a threat to the other kids there. That's why they decided to keep him living with us. Of course, we were all scared and I was sleeping in my parents' bed from now on. I spent hours every night thinking how I could get rid of him. And then I had an idea. What if I placed a knife into his backpack and called the police to tell them he was planning to attack someone? But I knew he would accuse me of setting him up. So I also put a few of his drawings into his backpack. Then, during school, I called the police and told them my brother had told me he wanted to go psycho on his classmates. The police immediately arrived and took him into custody. And guess what? Now he is in a youth detention facility and he will stay there for many years. However, his new home is only 40 miles away from where we live, and I'm scared that he will break out of there and come to get me. Because he has repeatedly sworn to take revenge on me. Because he knows that I had set him up. That's why I'm practicing sprinting and fighting every day. I always carry some weapon with me, just in case. My parents have also installed an alarm system to our house in case my brother tries to break in and get me.
One thing, you can't just move instead of spending a lot of money on knives and security cameras and stuff. You can just move if you have quite a lot of money. But yeah.
It's scary, but I know how to defend myself, and once I'm older, I'll just move far away. Somewhere.
There we go. That's a good...
where my brother will never find me. And if he does find me, I'll be prepared. In fact, I sometimes hope he will break out and fight me. Then I could finally end this, once and for all.
Okay, guys. Thank you for listening. And I hope you guys like this video and subscribe down below. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Love you all. And comment down below what's your favorite color. Bye.